Hello everybody. Now, I feel that you guys don't know me that well. So today, I am going to be doing the my first time video. Yes, I know I'm incredibly late to this party, about 4 years late to this party, actually. Right, so, my first kiss. I'm not ashamed to say, my first kiss was 3 years ago. And really weirdly, it was with my ex, okay? And so we decided to hang out, just as mates. I had no idea that it was gonna happen, to be honest. And then she started to talk about couples in TV shows and films, and I had no idea about what she was thinking about, to be honest. And then she just told me outright that considering, even though we are exes, she thinks that we should kiss. Wow. I literally had no idea that it was gonna happen. I was so in the dark. In fact, I was so in the dark that she even said, "Are you even reading my messages?" And then after we'd kissed, she said that she didn't want me to tell anyone, which I perfectly understand. A first kiss is just something between you and your other half. But she, a few hours later when I got home, I got a message from her sister telling me that she knew everything. No idea why. I mean, I didn't mind that her sister would know. Me and her sister really got on, so her sister was absolutely lovely. So it didn't really matter, to be honest. Okay, my first car. I don't drive, not yet anyway. Okay, so technically the first car I drove properly was an Audi A4 on a driving lesson, which was about a few months back. First movie. Now, I don't know why, but I always think that the first movie I ever watched was Finding Nemo. Now, this came out in 2003, I believe. So, it may have been, I was 4 at the time, so it may have been the first movie I ever watched. And I think I think Finding Nemo is one of the reasons why I actually love Pixar so much. Even though it's the first movie I ever watched, I think Finding Nemo isn't my favourite Pixar film. Incredibles is definitely my favourite Pixar film, apart from Toy Story. Toy Story in the Incredibles. And yes, I am very excited for the Incredibles sequel that's coming out in a few months' time. And Lego Incredibles, which was announced by Xbox. Thank you, Xbox and Lego. Awesome. First time I had a proper drink. I can remember what happened. I just can't remember when it was. I think it was in. No, that was it. It was in 2015 when my family and our friend's family had decided to go on holiday together to Portugal, and it was around that time where I decided, I need to decide what my drink is. What I always order when I go out, so that night I had a rum and coke, vodka and tonic, Jaeger bomb, Jesus, and then with a lad who I was hanging around with at the time, his dad loved a Jack Daniels and Coke, and I was like, okay, right, let's see what a JD and Coke is like. So my dad bought me one. And yeah, I love Jack Daniels and Coke. I don't drink anything else. In terms of alcohol anyway. So yeah. First time I ever drove. First time I ever did properly was on my first driving lesson a few months ago, but My granddad used to sit me on his knee in his car and let me see. He didn't work the pedal. I didn't work the pedals, obviously, because one, I couldn't reach them, and two, it was way too dangerous. But yeah, he used to let me work the steering wheel. So depending on what you're talking about, I either drove first time when I was 5 or 18. My first date. Now, I'm not ashamed to say that my first date was with the same girl that I kissed. The girl who I mentioned literally 2 minutes ago. I realised that I had feelings for her, and then we decided to go to the cinema to see Mirror Mirror. Crap. Utter crap. It was terrible. I'm sorry if you love that movie, but Mirror Mirror, based on the Snow White story, it was absolute. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Right, I think that's enough for today. I might do a part 2 on this. Let me know what you guys think, and if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. And if you wanna see more of me, I upload every Friday at 4 o'clock. Well, I'm trying to anyway. I think I've managed that for the past month or two. I'm not sure. If you can hear that, I apologise. There's a lot of building work going on in the backfield, so I'm terribly sorry. Right, so I will see you guys next week at 4 PM. Ta-da!